show me, tell me questions. These are the tell me questions and their answers. Number 1, tell me how you check that the brakes are working before starting a journey. The brakes should not feel spongy or slack, and brakes should be tested as you set off, and vehicles should not pull to one side. Number 2, tell me where you'd find the information for the recommended tyre pressure for this car and how tyre pressure should be checked. You would find the information in the manufacturer's guide and use a reliable pressure gauge. 3, tell me how you'd make sure your head restraint is correctly adjusted so it provides the best protection in the event of a crash. The head restraint should be adjusted so the rigid part of the head restraint is at least as high as the eye or the top of the ears and as close to the back of the head as comfortable. 4, tell me how you'd check the tyres to ensure that they have sufficient tread depth and that their general condition is safe to use on the road. The tyre needs to have no cuts and bulges and a minimum of 1.6 millimetres of tread depth across the central 3 quarters of the tyre. 5, tell me how you check that the headlights and tail lights are working. You would turn on the headlights and then walk around the vehicle checking the lights. Number 6, tell me how you'd know if there was a problem with your anti-lock braking system. The warning light would illuminate and it would not go off. The warning light will be on the dash panel. Number 7, tell me how you check the direction indicators are working. You can do this by pressing your hazard light button, and you can get out of the vehicle, walk around and check that all indicator bulbs are working. Tell me how you check that the brake lights are working on this car. You would put your foot on the brake and you could use reflections of a window or door, or you could ask someone else to help you. Number 9, tell me how you would check the power assisted steering is working before starting a journey. When the engine is off, the steering should feel very heavy, and as you turn the engine on, the steering should become light. Number 10, tell me how you'd switch on the rear fog lights and explain when you would use them. You would switch on your rear fog lights when visibility is less than 100 metres, and the way you would turn on your rear fog lights is make sure that your dipped headlights are on, and then in our vehicle, press the button next to the headlight dial. It's the bottom of the 2 on the left. Number 11, tell me how you would switch your headlights from dipped to main beam and explain how you would know main beam is on. Well, again, the ignition needs to be on, and the lever to the steering wheel on the left hand side, you would push it away from you. Again, this is on our vehicle, other vehicles may vary. And the way you would know that it was on, because on the dash panel there would be a blue headlight symbol illuminated.